Hello, hope you're having a great day. I'm on the 74 Fullerton CTA bus, westbound bus, getting ready to go over by Fullerton and Lincoln right now. And I'm heading westbound towards Central. So let's see how much of this ride that we can actually have live stream today. I may cut it off a little bit early, I may not. I may go further than Central, I may not. We will see. And how do you like my new Monarch Cafe hat? I went to Monarch Cafe today on Clark Street and over near Clark and Lunt, and it was really nice. It was really a great cafe. Got this new hat and a wonderful sourdough Parmesan grilled cheese sandwich. About $8, and then the coffee was about $3 something for my large coffee, and it was very delicious. Had a couple meetings today. Went to the Kapow office on Clark Street. Stopped in and visited our friends at Honey Bear Cafe, and saw some neighbors over there, a lot of neighbors, and then of course went to Monarch. So having a pretty successful day. Got some calls through the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce for business service requests. The businesses are having issues these days. A lot of things going on with landlord-tenant issues, and a lot of things going on with broken kitchen machinery, drink-making machinery, and Amazon, and also things going on where people want to get loans, where they want to have assistance with loans if the bank finds them as or new business owners without experience, or maybe without a lot of capital to put up for their loan. So and that's pretty much what we've been working on today. I will flip to the window. And brown lines. Transfer to blue line to Russia. Station right now.
Arriving in 10 minutes or less, all day, every day.
How are you? We're on the 74 CTA westbound bus, westbound on Fullerton bus, and enjoy the ride. just had them. I'm back online. We're now on the 74 Fullerton CTA bus heading westbound. The O'Hare Flyer Express train event is at the O'Hare Airport next spring. Maybe. I may stop there. I'll have to see. I would like to check it out, but I don't know if I'll be available. An update on Legend Tower in Oklahoma City. Do you have an update on Legend Tower? Is it going to be built, or are there still public safety issues? And is it really going to be taller than the Sears Tower? Does the land or the bedrock, will it be able to support it in Oklahoma City? Safety issues. Public safety should always be first concern. To the west side on the Austin Lake CT train a few weeks back. Cool. Did you take any pictures or no? pictures. Okay. Do you think daylight savings time bill will become permanent and become a law nationwide eventually? I don't know. Time will tell. You'd like to see rush hour frequency, reliability of service, return on CTA trains as soon as possible. Public safety. Public safety. I'd like to see escalators and elevators on all stations, wider platforms on all stations, especially the stations in Rogers Park, Morrison Jarvis Station, which don't have escalators or elevators, are not ADA accessible, and they should have been from the very start by law. I mean, I don't understand how we can do red line extension if we can't take care of the stations that we currently have first, so everybody can use them safely. That's the most important part to me. You know, I have been enjoying the fact that the 74 buses have been running more frequently. 74 Fullerton buses. I have really been enjoying that. Comments, concerns, and mismanagements to multiple transit and agencies immediately, sir. I'm okay with putting out a press release or having a press conference or speaking at the CTA board about public concerns. You know, they're all my constituents. You know, everybody has a voice, and every voice should be heard. Every resident should have a seat at the table. Can I do that immediately? Okay, tell me your concerns again, Adam. I'd love to hear them again. It's been a little while since we spoke. Have they changed? Remember, you were talking about you wanted live streams made public. You wanted public safety, including ADA accessibility. You wanted more frequent buses and trains. Yep, there you are. Public safety, security, health guidelines, cost cutting, fare reductions, pricing, and more. Pretty much what I remember you were always about. Those were your issues.
Yes. You were right.
I would be happy to speak up for you and with you again, like we did before. Be my pleasure. Your voice counts. Your concerns count. They matter. We have to get it together. We have to get how it's going to be written. We have to put it together with all the details. But we can do that, and I'd be happy to be there for you. September 9th and 10th are the next board meetings. Are you or Trudy going to come to both of them? How come they're on the 9th and the 10th? Usually there's one, right? What's special about September? Is one the ADA? Or one the regular board meeting, or the ADA, or the civilian board, the civilian arm committee? Oh, the NEDA Act program, okay. So which day is the CTA and which day is the NEDA program? Regular board meeting at CTA headquarters in West Loop is on September 9th, okay. And how about NEDA? The NEDA Act program meeting is on September 10th. Okay, so we know that on West Jackson. That's what I was going to ask. The old post office. Oh, really? I haven't been in the old post office since they renovated it. I heard it's beautiful in there. Have you been in there? I would love to go to the post office and check it out. Or the old post office. I really am interested in checking that out. I think that'd be great. And have you heard of pretty cool ice cream? Oh, the ice cream that's got like the blue one on the blue line and the red one on the red line and the yellow one on the yellow line, that one? Ah. Did you have some ice cream? Did you have some pretty cool ice cream? Have you tried it yet? Oh, you did yesterday. You tried it yesterday. Is that what you're saying? Yep, 4 on CTHN. Oh, you haven't tried it. You should try it. You should try it before, fall comes. I'm sure they won't have it in fall and winter. You'll try them tomorrow. Okay, good. Let me know how they are. I'm very interested in learning about that. And I also want to know where I can get them. Are they going to be at the board meeting? Or are they at the train stations? That's really going to help in filling up some of those empty storefronts. That's part of my agenda, part of my goal is to fill the empty storefronts in general, but also on CTA properties. And right now I can't do it, but that's why I'm running for alderman, so that I can have more resources and more push or more pull to get these kind of things accomplished. All right, 2353 California Avenue in Chicago is the ice cream shop. Cool. I'm probably pretty close to it right now. I just passed Milwaukee. I'm at 3632 Fullerton, so I'm probably pretty close to it. 2353 California. Know when the Chicago Market Store is going to open for service in Uptown that connects to CTA trains. You want to know exactly when that will be. Okay, the Chicago Market Store is at the food co-op that's on the corner of, it's right over by the Wilson stop, right? Over by Truman College? No, I'm not going to try one today. I have to go walk my dog. I got to take care of my little Joe dog. I'm running late. My dad used to say he's crossing his legs. The dog is crossing his legs because he's holding in his pee. He's crossing his legs. Yes, right by the Wilson Red Line train station, yes. I don't know when it's going to open. It's been years in the making. I was the first member to agree to join the Rogers Park Fruit Co-op, and I was the 6th member to actually pay my dues and join. And now there's like thousands and thousands of members, and it took over 10 years before they opened their store. And now it's open, and it's very successful. So I'm hoping the best for Chicago market would be the same way. We need more co-ops in the city of Chicago. And I would be happy to join Chicago Market as a co-op member. I didn't see anything about memberships, but I would be happy to put in and join the Chicago Market co-op. What are my plans for Labor Day weekend? Relax. You're supposed to relax on Labor Day. A lot of people get the day off work so that they can enjoy Labor Day and relax. Have I heard that Dolly Parton died at the age of 80 on Tuesday? Yes. I did hear that. That's horrible. Tragic. And Tim Curry also passed away, I believe on the same day. Tim Curry played Frankenfurter on the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and was on that movie Legend. He was like the demon guy on the movie Legend, I think with Brooke Shields when she was very young, and he was also in the movie Clue. Yeah, Tim Curry's done a lot, and so has Dolly Parton. Now, I heard that Dollyland is still going to remain open per her wishes. After she passes away, Dollyland will remain open, and that the show will still go on. You would like CTA acting President Nora to become permanent president of the CTA eventually. You know, I thought that was in the plans. I thought Mayor Brandon Johnson had said that he would do it, or he would find somebody or something, and I'm not certain about what's going to happen. How far along are they on that with CTA acting President Nora? I'm very interested in learning more about that. So you think she's good, huh? You're not sure. So you think she's good for the CTA? Do you? Do think so. I think she's done a really good job with promotion of the CTA. She's done a lot of outreach. She's good at the outreach, and I don't know her very well, but you know, I've known her when she was on the board before she was acting president. I think she's okay. I don't have a big opposition to her at all. And if she has the experience and she's good, then yes, make her president. Yeah. I do know she put in the work, so there's always that. It needs full approval on multiple things. That includes leadership in O'Hare Airport flyover project at O'Hare Airport by mayor and the news and the transit agencies. And you saw Nora multiple times, so have I. I of course saw her, Trudy and I of course saw her at the Argyle Station ribbon cutting ceremony. along with the mayor and our other friends in the CTA. And other, other dignitaries and elected officials. It was really nice. I know Jan Tchaikovsky was there, Senator Mike Simmons was there, and I don't want to name anyone else because I don't want to be wrong. You rode the train with her as well? Well, that's cool. Which train was it that you rode with Acting President Nora? After the celebration of the grand opening of the Austin Green Line train station, I heard you attended that. I wanted to go so bad, but I just couldn't do it. And there was a nice, I think there was a green cake there, and food and music, right? Yep, Green Line train to East 63rd. Did you get a chance to speak with Acting President Nora? Did you talk with her? You don't think so? Oh yes, you did. Okay, good. Good, I'm glad you did. That's very important. And she should feel it's very important too, and I think she does. You know what I thought was great? I thought it was great when you came to our Senior Bill of Rights barbecue at Loyola Park Fieldhouse outside. I was really happy to see you came. And you went to church. Okay. You didn't stay very long, but you stayed long enough, right? At the Senior Bill of Rights barbecue. You got to fist bump me and say hello. And did you meet anybody there? Who did you speak with over there? Yes, we're going to have some other events soon. I'll let you know what they are. We're planning them now. Who did you speak with at the barbecue? Yolanda, right. What did you guys talk about? Oh, you want the event that we planned to be early, like 8 a.m. You took pictures? Oh, I want to see your pictures. I really want to see your pictures. I don't get to see your pictures very often. I think that'd be really cool. 'Cause Yeah, share your pictures. I'd like to see what you got. I'd love to see your photography. How often do you get planned for the event at Loyola Park? That's an annual event, and it's not always at Loyola Park. The Senior Bill of Rights events are usually every once a year, and we've had 3 of them so far. And I'm not the major organizer of that event. There are a whole bunch of other organizations, but myself and Trudy are very much in support of the Senior Bill of Rights. So we come to every event that they have in support and solidarity with the seniors. Oh, at other places? It depends. You know, we used to have at least monthly or twice or 3 times a month events. But then I got hurt. I got seriously injured over at the Jarvis Redline station, and all that stopped all of a sudden. So I've got to get back into the swing of things. Start planning more events, and I'll invite you over when I do. Oh, that sounds great. Yeah, there'll be a lot of events with seniors. And most of those people you saw there, you met there, are good friends of Trudy and mine. Close friends. Yep. Kinds of seniors. All genders, all races, and all classes of seniors. CTA bus schedule took place on Sunday, the new schedule. Yes, it did. I'm very happy about the new bus schedule. I'm also very happy that the kids got to go back to school. Some of them experienced their first day of school. That's a really special time. Sorry. You'd like to see the train schedules be the next on schedule. So you'd like to see what? More frequent train stops? Is that what you're looking for? Rush hour trains. Well, the purple is a rush hour train. Are you referring to the purple or rush hour train schedules for red, blue, and green and orange? And I guess pink too, right? I forgot about brown, right? Rush during peak periods. Remember the CTA train cut the rush hour train services almost 2 years ago. Okay. Well, we're coming up on Central. I'll be getting off the train pretty soon. I'm sorry, getting off the bus pretty soon. I'm on the westbound 74 Fullerton CTA bus. And I'm at Fullerton and Lockwood at just about 4 o'clock p.m. So I'm glad you were able to catch up with me on both of our live streams here on Bill Morton Chicago YouTube channel. I appreciate that. It's nice having the conversation with you. CTA discuss returning back to rush hour train service for upcoming board meeting at CTA headquarters in the West Loop in September. I'm certain they can. I'm certain they could. I don't know if I'll be able to make the CTA board meeting, but you know, I remember you spoke at the CTA board meeting twice. I thought that was the best. I thought that was so cool. You got up there and spoke. Trudy come to the meeting? I don't know. I don't know if she'll be working that day, or if she'll be available, or if we already have something on the schedule. I'll have to speak with her about that. You were there at the meeting and did public comments. Yes, you did. I saw you on the live stream, and that was awesome. You did a great job. Adam, you really did a good job on public comments. I wish you would do them again. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this out, and thank you so much for interacting. I'll catch you later. Bye bye.